Welcome to Dad's DeFi Space. I'm Kevin, and I'm so grateful you took a moment of your day to spend it with me, your crazy guide to everything crypto and DeFi. Please, before we begin, take a moment and like and subscribe, ping that notification bell, and check out our links below. Help support the channel. Be sure to find us on X at CryptoZone1013 and check out our webpage at dadsdefispace.org and consider joining my private group. One more thing before we begin. Remember, none of this is financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. Doing your own research helps you to build conviction. And remember, crypto and DeFi is a risky game. You can lose all your money, so never, ever invest more than you can afford to lose. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get to today's video. What I want to talk about now is the altcoin season index from Bitcoin Pro magazine. Okay. So, Bitcoin Pro magazine, I've talked about it on my channel a lot. It used to be lookintobitcoin.com. Well, Bitcoin Magazine has a lot of free Bitcoin charts that you can use to in your research in this space, because a lot of the good research costs quite a bit of money. Now, what I wanted to look at is the season index. I'll have it in here somewhere. All right, so altcoin season index, basically what it's showing you is how the percentage of coins that are showing gains greater than Bitcoin at any given time, right? Basically, anything over 75 is considered altcoin season. And this will be an excellent chart. I was hoping that I could pull out even farther on it. All right, there we go. So what you're looking at now, and this is going to be kind of tough on the screen, is you're looking at basically the last two crypto cycles, right? Here's the beauty of it. Most of us are too impatient for this space. I am just as guilty as the last. But if you buy your and start laddering into your high conviction odds when this index is on a downtrend, and you sell when we're in altcoin season above 75, look at this right here, negative 13, then positive 85%. That is how people in this space make big gains. And if you go back on this cycle, you could see we probably should have been selling in December. I did a little bit, but not near as much as I wish I would have. And we should have been buying heavy in the summertime. We should have been selling in the spring. That's when I got a little too risky. Actually, I got a little too risky around the holidays, but that's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I wanted to show this chart just to show you that you can use the altcoin season index just to have a good idea of when we should be laddering in and out. So this is one you really should put into your back pocket, save for later, and there you go. Let me know if you have any questions or want. I can pop links in the chat where these are, and you can bookmark them. Here is the altcoin season index from Bitcoin Pro. And now I wanted to talk a little bit about what I see as something that is killing crypto. And I'm talking about metaphorically. I do not think this will kill crypto. Now, I do think it could stun our growth, and it definitely makes us look bad. So, what I would like to look at next, okay? What I would like to look at next is this chart posted by Benjamin Cowan, the into the cryptoverse, probably one of the better analysts out there, in my opinion. And what do you notice about this chart? Pump.fun on Solana, because you know Solana is known as the crypto meme coin casino, right? They are right here chopping around in this range. And the funny thing is as soon as Pump started launching, what does Bitcoin do? It starts trading sideways. And that's all we've been doing since the beginning of this year. If nothing, this has been boring and very very tough. A lot of traders out there, a lot of investors out there would call this time-based capitulation, and it is not easy to go through. That's why so many people, they're buying here during the euphoric parts of the market, and they are selling down at a loss. I mean, it's backwards. It is backwards, but we have to play this game kind of in reverse compared to how your emotions would make you think. When there's fear, that's when we should be buying. And when there is greed, that is when we should be selling, right? And we're kind of right in the middle now. So this is a time where we really have to be careful, make sure our portfolios are positioned into high conviction, strong assets. And we have to have a plan of how to ladder out, when to ladder out, and not just when we're going to take the profits, but what we're going to do with those profits. Because last cycle, I made some great profits. And then what do? I throw them back into risky plays, and I lost a nice portion of it. Not nice. So I do not see pump.fun as a net positive for this space. Sorry, meme coin traders out there, but that's just how I feel. Now, before we actually get into it, let's look at some of this Bitcoin chop in the charts. That's what I would like to do. And as you can see, Bitcoin, this is the daily chart on Binance. It is absolutely just low. I don't even know what to tell you there. So what do you notice? You have two indicators on this chart, and this is the bull market support band, which is the 21-week EMA and simple moving average. Basically, it's a great indicator you can use on TradingView, totally free, obviously, where that you can use to know, are we in a bull market? Are we in a bear market? Not much more than that, but as you can see, we are decisively above the bull market support band, even with all this chop, right? So if you look here, right, we have been chopping around between 94K pretty much, or 92K, depending on where you think the resistance is, and somewhere between 102 to 106. I have 102 marked on the chart because I think there's a lot more resistance within this area of the chart. And right now we're sitting at 97. So we definitely have a ways to go before we're actually going to be in a spot where Bitcoin and Ethereum and altcoins can continue the uptrend. So Bitcoin, looks okay at the moment. All right. The next chart I wanted to look at is actually the total two. The total two is basically everything in the crypto market minus Bitcoin. Okay, so we just looked at Bitcoin, definitely above the bull market support band. Now we're looking at the total cryptocurrency market cap, and we are trading right in the mid range of our down channel. What I would like to see is a break above this. Well, we're going to keep downtrending about the 1.25 level. Um, my bottom was 1.18. We touched it back on the 7th of February. And I'm expecting us to continue chopping in this range until Bitcoin does something different. But we'll just have to wait and see what is going on there. Right now, I wanted to actually get into some news before I get into any other charts today. Um, we wanted to talk a little bit about meme coins and how I believe they are a net negative for the crypto market. Now, this isn't to say I don't farm meme coins. I've never traded meme coins, but I don't long term invest in meme coins. The only meme coin that I've held for a long period of time at this point is the Big Daddy Dogecoin. And I do hold a little bit of Popcat and Whiff in a wallet. Basically everything else I've either laddered out of or sold, either for a big profit in the beginning or the ones I held on to a huge loss. So remember that. Meme coins are holding meme coins for long periods of time, in my humble opinion, is for suckers. But that's just my personal opinion. Um, Less than 48 hours ago, the Argentina president, Javier, in my opinion, made a terrible mistake. This guy basically rug pulled the entire meme coin market because so many people were pulling money out of their other meme coins and low cap plays to put it into um this Libra Argentinian meme coin um um that he's talked about. Here's the thing. Argentina's president, right? He is now facing possible impeachment after endorsing a meme coin called Libra. This meme coin skyrocketed 800%, and then within hours crashed 85%, which is nuts if you think about it. If we were to, let's see if I can pull this up on my weeks account. What do you see here? This coin debuted and literally topped out at almost 60 cents. And then immediately in 4 hours, dropped 75%. If you measure wick to wick, it's closer to 85%. That is a rug pull. Libra, as you can see on here, is still trending down. It spiked up over 130%, 20% yesterday, something like that. We have, as you can see, opened up a short. Um, I am going to end, okay? All right. I'm gonna need to check my Wi-Fi because it's not wanting to register. Anyway, going back to this meme coin scandal, um, it's been fun to short some of these because these coins are getting released and they just drop. But I don't like what meme coins are doing to this market. I don't like the fact that it seems to be a cash grab. The US president has now done it. The Argentinian president has just done it. Now, who's going to be our next world leader to rug pull us? Right? We've had rug pulls from crypto bros, we've had rug pulls from nobodies in finance, and now we have them from our own world leaders. And excuse my French, but this is bullshit. And what I truly hope, because what is this doing? It sucks liquidity out of the crypto market and projects with real utility, right? A lot of the projects that we even support here, Sway, Arrow, um, even smaller cap projects that have utility, their liquidity is getting forced into the crypto casino. So maybe this is just a reckoning that's meant to come. I saw this happen last cycle with crazy yield farming protocols. Everyone was trying to earn yield on yield on yield, and it blows my mind. So I hope that people learn from this because what happened last cycle? Well, you had the Terra Luna collapse or UST, and I had some in Terra Luna. We made some money, we lost some money, but we got out before this happened. But think about it: the Terra Luna collapsed, right? It 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 went from $80 to under $1 a token. At one point, it was trading fractions of a dollar, pretty much. The founder of Terra Luna, Do Kwon, he was very cocky, and people warned him that his algorithm, that because it was a algorithmic stable coin and it had a Bitcoin reserve backing it. Well, it obviously he ignored the warnings, and somebody took advantage of it. A big whale in the industry, and the implosion basically took out multiple crypto firms, exchanges. People lost money within BlockFi, which went insolvent. Celsius went insolvent, which was basically a Ponzi scheme anyway. And on top of that, um, Voyager. And I loved using the Voyager app. It went insolvent also. Terrible, terrible. Now, um, what's crazy is if you look at Luna's demise, which was in March of 2020, right? Um, it, this was kind of the beginning of the bottom of the market. That's all I can say. The actual bottom occurred with the FTX implosion, which was also associated with this. Just something to keep in mind. Um, do I expect something like this to happen again? Actually, I do. I do expect something like this to happen again. Maybe not in the same magnitude, but I do believe we will have collapses that occur at the end of the bull market. It always happens. You know, what's the famous quote? When the tide goes out, you see who's swimming naked, and that's what happened last time. And a lot of people lost their pants over that. They lost everything. And those of you all out there, I want you to be safe in these markets, right? I don't want meme coins to destroy what we created. And we all truly hope that this is a way for us to earn or work towards our own financial freedom. And that's why I ended up getting so much more involved in the DeFi space, because yield farming or providing liquidity gave me a way to slowly earn income over time, and then that income can then be invested into more cryptocurrencies at a later date. All right. What I want to do now is, this is the president. This is show the tweet. So this right here is the tweet that the Argentina president put out, and he called it a private project. So he listed the contract address. Even Charles Hoskinson of Cardano fame, the CEO of Cardano, I don't think he wants to work with Argentina anymore because of what this guy did. Whether he was part of this rug pull or he was not, everyone should have known better. So I hope as time moves on that we can move away from these pump and dumps and make money fast kind of mentality, right? And we saw the same thing with our own with President Trump and the Trump meme coin. And yes, I did farm it a little bit and provide liquidity, and I made some money, and then we lost a little bit of money. This stuff is so volatile, so risky, and but I do want to get into some other news. Let's talk about some positives in this space, and I want it to start with a I wanted to share with you an opportunity with one of our partners, Weeks. I've been using Weeks to trade perpetuals and futures. So if you'd like to come trade with us right now, use our link below and enjoy 0% maker fees. And on top of that, qualify for up to $30,000 of USDT rewards. You can get rewards for signing up your phone number, for KYCing your account, certain kinds of deposit and trading volume. Help support the channel. Check out Weeks, and let's get back to the video. Coin I've been watching over the last few days, Virtual Protocol, right? And I'm going to show you why. I am super bullish on AI agents, but I have basically sold out of all my AI agents. I wish I would have done earlier. Most of my sales were occurring like right in this region around not a dollar, but 210 ish, right around this green line. So yeah, we took a nice little drop there. Luckily, we took some profits. Again, that's why we dollar cost average and ladder in, ladder out. That way, you're always taking some profits on the pumps, and then you have dry powder on the side you can reinvest. Right now, I'm going to zoom in on this chart now, and oh wait, I want to show you this. I actually originally made this trend line on the weekly, connecting the wicks on the weekly, as you can see here. But we're looking at the daily, okay? And this is what is baffling me. Do you see this? Virtuals is fighting. I mean, fighting for its life to get back on the other side of this downward trend line, right? And this right here is the bull market support band. It works on other assets too. We're below it. We're below the trend line, but it's fighting. And yesterday it actually got above it for quite a bit. We still are on the 4-hour chart, which is absolutely awesome. But you notice what happened? We get right into the bull market support band and it gets bought up on these wicks like crazy. It's just something to think about. What I like about this is now that we have this as support, let me show you the other line of support I should have put on here. Would be right about here-ish. Doesn't have like, let's say here, right? See where we are? What I'm hoping is that we get a bounce here and that virtual starts trending kind of like this. That's what I'm hoping, right? And if you zoom out, you can see we got a long way to go, right? A long way to go. This thing has bled like crazy. Um, but I think it's about time for me to start accumulating some virtuals again. So I may be doing that soon. I haven't yet. Or I may start building up a new virtual wrap ETH or virtual Coinbase Bitcoin pool, whatever I can manage. So virtuals, when I'm bullish on, chart is slowly starting to look more bullish. Not yet, but get in there. Once we get back above this green area, it's about $1.97. It's going to be off to the races. I'm keeping an eye on this because I'd like to take out a long, but I want to be careful if we break support at the $1.25 level. Solana, but the chart is not looking as pretty as I would like. I want to get a cleaner one here. We are below the bull market support band, and we have just been fighting to maintain resistance. I'm going to put a trend line here, or not a trend line, excuse me, a support line. And as you can see, we are fighting immensely to stay above this line. I'm even being pretty generous here because if you zoom out, I mean, really, it's kind of in this area, which is about 180 something, right? And we are really close to breaking below it. I mean, this wick right here, about there, we're right on it. If Solana goes below this 188 level and starts to hit it as resistance, it's not going to look pretty. Here it is on the daily. You see that? And we could end up chopping back down in this range. And I don't even have a line on the chart anymore, but it would be back down here between 129 and $187, which is nuts. So Solana getting a little concerned in the short term, of course, but could be an excellent buying opportunity if it gets back into here. So this is what I'm watching because if we break below this, my pools are going to go out of range for sure, and that's something we'll have to look at. All right, I want to take a look at Ondo Finance. We talked about it so much today. Ondo, honestly, is starting to look bullish again. It looks like we're trying to build some support kind of in this region. Hold on, right. We're trying to get some support in this area here in this region, right? I just need my brush. So maybe we hit, bounce up, go back down, hit it again, maybe even a third time like this, getting higher each time and then off to the races. That's what you want to see. And that's what I hope. All-time high being at $2.14. So it's probably going to be one of my next profit-taking areas is right when we get back into that all-time high zone. Let's see. Anything else I want to look at today? You know what? There is one, but this is more for me. And that's AIXBT. It's about the only AI agent, actual AI agent that I have a position in. And it looks terrible, right? I mean, we're below where this sucker came out, right? Absolutely terrible, right? So you take a look at this chart. That's what a bad chart looks like. That's not a rug pull because it's not. But AIXBT has been building. This is a project that I'm bullish on. Team seems super active. In fact, I probably should do a deep dive into this AI agent. I've talked about it briefly before, but I've never done it now. See, we're sitting at like 21 cents at literally where, what, 50 cent, not 50 cents, 18 cents, 18 cents below where it started. which is nuts. It opened here at like 38 cents, right? It dropped all the way down here. That's a 45% drop from the opening price the day it came out. Just that is bleeding, right? And I held on to mine too long. I am bullish on it, which is fine. I wish I would have sold more at the top, just like I thought with virtuals. But I'm going to be accumulating this in virtuals for the bull run. I'm very bullish on this, and I wanted to show you why before we leave today, right? So, if you take a look at the AIX BT Twitter account, this is him right here, and he is putting out, in my opinion, some of the best alpha in the crypto verse. So you have to own quite a bit of this actually to get plugged into its terminal. That's even better. But all it does is talk about crypto projects, the crypto space, altcoins all day long. It's found rug pools. It's found, oh, here's one on Pancake Swap. So let's see. It says in Cake, that's Pancake Swap. The revenue is up 671% in 30 days. Dex volume up. It's from Memecoin trading. Let's get real. And this is good for Pancake Swap. It's not one that I invest in. I'm just showing you how you could use this. Virtual's migration to Solana is crushing base. What they're saying is that since Virtuals has moved to Solana network, they are a lot more of the volume is actually happening on Solana. Um, I do want to buy more in virtuals. I did try to play around in a virtual Solana and virtual USD pool on the Solana network, but the volume is just so low. The fees aren't very good right now, but I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm keeping an eye on it. Um, just I feel like this Twitter feed has been great at showing which blockchains are producing, which blockchains are and which blockchains are you know, position themselves to be the ones that are going to pop once retail comes back to the market. It's been I'll tell you this right now, the narrative it's talking about is RWAs, but so is everybody else in the crypto space. And it's brought up coins like this one. It talks a lot in here about pre-sales, which I'm not as interested in as I used to be, right? Here's a little blurb on Celestia Network, right? It's pretty cool. Just so much information it's spitting out. Like, I mean, literally, what we went through is what it's done in about the last 24 hours. But even if you were to go over to my X account, you'll see what else we have found there. I know I've like retweeted some of this. Here we go. Uniswap. Strong war chest deployment. He's given his opinion. It's a computer program, right? Thank you for taking some time out of your day and spending it with me to learn a little bit more about this crazy crypto and DeFi space. I hope you are leaving this video with some new knowledge to help you achieve your goals in this crypto and DeFi space. Before we leave, please like and subscribe, ping that notification bell, and check out dadsdefispace.org and find us on X, CryptoZone1013, and let me know in the comments what you would like to see more content of. And ladies and gentlemen, until next time, peace.